What challenges do democratic institutions face in the Russian Federation? Imagine trying to build a house with strong walls but a shaky foundation. That's similar to what democratic institutions in Russia are dealing with today. Over the past few decades, especially since the Soviet Union collapsed, Russia has faced many hurdles in developing true democratic systems. One major challenge is the concentration of power in the hands of the president. Instead of independent institutions checking the executive, many have become tools that support the president's agenda. For example, elected local officials like mayors have been replaced by appointees loyal to the central government. This limits local voices and weakens the idea of local democracy. Political parties and election commissions are also tightly controlled. Only candidates approved by the Kremlin can run for office, which makes real political competition nearly impossible. This control discourages new ideas and keeps opposition voices from gaining ground. Laws targeting dissent, such as labeling individuals or groups as foreign agents, further restrict political activity. These laws echo Soviet-era tactics of silencing critics and suppressing opposition. Repression is not just legal but also practical. Dissidents and critics often face denial of entry into the country or restrictions on their activities. This weakens civil society and makes it harder for democratic movements to grow. Internationally, Russia's actions against exiles and critics complicate asylum and legal protections, creating a climate of fear. Economically, Russia's heavy spending on military and defense has slowed down economic growth. This economic stagnation reduces government resources for independent institutions and social programs. When people face economic hardship, their trust in democratic processes diminishes, making authoritarian control easier to maintain. From a historical point of view, the legacy of the Soviet Union still influences Russia's political culture. The Soviet system emphasized collective control and loyalty to the state, not individual freedoms. Today's government often prioritizes loyalty and centralized power over genuine participation by citizens. Democratic institutions are often seen as symbolic rather than functional, with real power remaining in the hands of a few. In practical terms, this means that democratic institutions in Russia are often just for show. They lack real independence and cannot effectively representing diverse social interests. This situation leads to political stagnation, limits social mobility, and keeps opposition voices quiet. All these factors make it very difficult for Russia to develop a true democratic system that reflects the will of its people.